Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of Sentouin Hakenshimasu. And last episode, we really built up our party. We got 2 new members, which is one more than one, and their names are Grim and Rosa. They're both very interesting, unique characters, and I always appreciate getting characters like that. And yeah, one died kind of, but came back, so it's all good. So, and yeah, we bonded with her quite a bit. I think we even got her like suited up with a really nice Kisaragi wheelchair that they were just kind of running in between people with. Just like a great way to spend an afternoon, really. Just some good bonding for sure with our teammates, subordinates, whatever you want to call them. I mean, 6 is kind of like the commander, right? So you maybe could call them subordinates. I don't know. The point is we have 2 new members, and I look forward to getting more of them going forward. So let's just jump in and see what happens. So 3, 2, 1, play. Bum 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 bum. Oh, why would they do that? It's a big brain play, clearly. Yeah, very curious. Is that 6? Yep. He knows when to make his entrance. Yeah, you're the presence of a protagonist. Sorry, man. You got a problem with that? It's a lot of meaning behind it. Yeah. Got anything left to say? Well then. Pretty standard. Wow. He's got a thing on his hand. It might be poison, actually. That's what it looks like. Gesundheit? You repeating that's not gonna help me understand what you just said. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. I mean, not quite that bad, but... Yeah, she looks quite concerned. Clearly, we're gonna have to lop off that hand. But I see. Well, yeah, at least you got the poison. That's something. That was quite the start of an episode. I guess she goes from that kind of cool chuny pose to blushed and running away. Yeah, I think we met her last episode. That guy bad-mouthing our amazing party, and sure changed it too when he realized the success we had last episode. Like, some people question our strategy of attacking the supply lines, but clearly it was the right decision. The right way to clear a tower. Okay, is the right way gonna be like a in quotations kind of thing? Oh, don't bully her. Yeah, job well done. So you just try to feed her a bug? Yeah, so eat the bug. What's the complaint about? Oh no. Yeah, this would really suck. uh, yeah, don't you want to be a grasshopper? Aren't you glad you joined our unit? Getting pretty close. That's actually, I mean, maybe this doesn't work that way. I guess we could try it. Backstory, okay. Right. That'd be better. A Philosopher's Stone? Yeah, I just, it's really sketchy look you got on your face, man. I thought you were, yeah. But, I guess we're not done with you yet. It's a Kisaragi badge. Don't you feel proud to wear it? They wouldn't do that. Meanwhile, Grim just sleeping the scene away. It's just nice that she's having some fun dreams. It's about 3 episodes, give or take. Well, I don't know, somebody could secretly like you. I think Grim liked you, sort of. Well, that's a good point. Well, actually, you did see Grim's sponsor, didn't you? I do appreciate someone that's... Wow, okay. I guess that's one way to solve it. It's not quite the same thing, but take what you can get. Is that the one in question? The tower. Well, that's good. uh, you can just pretend like you belong there. Okay, now you have my attention. So we gotta send in somebody else, our backup hero. Backup chosen one. As they're translating Yusha. Oh, we got an illustration of it. That would help. I think 6 might teach you the right way to clear a tower. Maybe. There's concern on Snow's face. Anything to say? Well, yeah, I just set that stone on fire. A campfire strategy. Is that the right way? The titular right way? We already established that he's not much of a knight chivalry kind of guy. What do you have against campfires? Are you not a camp enthusiast? Okay, I guess that's how it is. Well, look at that epic fight over there. Yeah, I saw it. What a goat. I'm glad she's in this show. Yeah, does that sound like a good idea to you? Scrim's still asleep. And hey, we got a campfire after all. She reminds me of someone. I mean, she reminds me a little bit of the one girl from Shincho Yusha. I think that's the girl she reminds me most of. How did your adventure go, Snow? Did you get some of that sweet, sweet glory? Uh, what's going on in your head? Yeah, I'm not sure she approves of this stream. There's been a decent amount of foreshadowing that we might get some kind of event like that with Snow. Like she was at the door when we were having such conversations about lack of lucky skebe moments. What are we doing? Are we gonna just climb the outside? Because that'd be something. Instead of just taking a spiral staircase, you just climb the outer wall. That'd be one strategy. You know, just blow up the tower, put a bunch of C4 around the bottom of it. Okay, so we are climbing it. Gotcha. Yeah, as you see those idiots getting themselves killed, we know the right way to clear a tower, so... making good use of that nail gun. Yeah, they make an excellent distraction. They have an invaluable role to the operation. They are an adequate meat shield. Yeah, look at these guys. Just... not ready for war at all. Yeah, please don't fall. It's a long way down. That would be the place to go. What now? You always have some complaint. Right. Are you tired? Yeah, maybe we could just like tie her to someone. Don't let go. Wow, that's quite impressive. Piggyback time. Yeah, does this count as one of those moments you were looking for? Yeah, we gotta make sure you don't fall, so make sure you have a good grip. Things do work out after all. Hey, do you want to fall? Because he just saved your life, maybe be a bit more grateful. Yeah, exactly. Well, you have my back now. Yeah, just finish it up. Plenty of time to complain later. I don't know why they keep translating as chosen one. It slightly bothers me. Well, you can't get promoted if we kill you first. She's still okay. I guess she's gonna be like that the whole time. No complaints. You guys are really getting ahead of yourselves. Well, how's that going for you so far? You know, the enemy's still around. Don't really have time to save him, so sucks for him. That's a good point. Leave it to you. I think gravity is what's more gonna hurt Rista. Would you stop talking about ethics? We don't do that here. Hey, look, there are some just kind of around. This is how a true knight fights. Yeah, I want to think about that. This is your leader. Ow. Job well done. They're gonna be all like done by the time the soldiers get up here. If they get up here. You can try, but remember, we fight dirty. Yeah, he's twitching. You want him to stay that way? How much is your precious partner's life to you? What's it worth? Reminds me of Chris's Pantsu and Konosuba. You can't prove that. Yeah, what do you have in mind? It has a nice ring to it. You can join in, don't be shy. Oh, wow. That looks pretty good. I got the job done, didn't he? Wow. Don't worry, we'll corrupt you over time, Snow. Yeah, we don't have much of a frame of reference. How much is this really worth? Okay, that sounds pretty solid. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, right, I didn't think about that. She doesn't have English or whatever the language is subs. Well, because the people he works for. Weird words. You can buy a shotgun with it. It's the best present. So what are your thoughts? Like, what are you gonna spend the money on? And I guess the episode just kinda ended, didn't it? Well, another successful mission, and we got our paycheck. Also, another thing that reminded me of Konosuba, because there was one bit where Kazuma got a lot of money and he was considering just not taking up any more quests and just living the good life. It's a very soothing ED. Pretty chill. And is that it? Or oh yeah, we do get these, don't we? Not bad. It is pretty funny that he makes more money just as a spy than to actually do his initial job. Probably a good idea. Okay, that was the third episode of Sentouin Hakenshimasu. And this episode, our mission, I mean, last episode we had the mission of just messing up, ruining the supply line, right? Which actually caused them to retreat, which was talked about this episode. So they were, like, their council meeting was kind of confused why the demon army would do such a thing. Like, why would they just leave? Aren't they trying to take our land and stuff? And they're got a pretty big force. Why would they do that? Because they just didn't know about I guess they just didn't know about what number 6 did. But then he told them about his heroic actions with his unit, and the guy that was disrespecting him, he couldn't help but admire such a wonderful accomplishment, right? So that kind of turned around with that revelation, right? Even though Snow is still not really fully on board with kind of how he gets things done, and that's probably going to be a continuing theme for a while. Just we had to go do something, and Snow's like, hey, okay, we'll do it from the front, like the honorable knights would, and 6 is like, no, actually no, we're gonna do it like this. And then Snow says, no, what, we can't do it like that, where's the honor in that? And then he's like, we're doing it anyway. That's kind of seems to be our thing, and I imagine over time we'll kind of corrode her morality, shift her moral compass over time to being a bit more in line with 6/Kisaragi, their way of doing things, right? I feel like that's a work in progress for sure. And we actually got some backstory on one of our new recruits, because last episode was a bit more focused on Grim than it was Rosette, if you compare them, right? And we even had that special time with the wheelchair and all that. But yeah, this time we actually got a bit more focused on Rosette with her backstory, and also Alice tried to feed her a bug. She wasn't a big fan of that. I guess she just doesn't like bugs. Fair enough. A lot of people don't. But yeah, apparently she was like part of this lab, found in a lab, big tube thingy and research and stuff, and that kind of connects to why she's working for them. But things are looking up now that number 6 is her she's now a part of our unit, so things will probably continue to improve over time, I would imagine. So we also had a bit of a scene of 6 kind of complaining about his lack of like lewd events, essentially lucky skip it kind of moments, because I'm sure he's fairly genre savvy, and I'm sure he's seen his fair share of isekai harem kind of shows, and he more or less knows what to expect with it. And I guess he hasn't quite got what he was hoping for out of it, and that's unfortunately that is life sometimes. Sometimes you're just not one of the luckier protagonists, but overall I'd say he's not doing too bad. He has a pretty great party, and I mean he has gotten some of those things with Grim. I don't know why he's kind of ignoring that fact. Even later on when he's climbing the tower, he was not in the ideal position where he could see that Grim Pantsu once again, but I guess it's just a matter of he's already got his full of it. And if that's the case, then fair enough, but still, beggars can't be choosers, yet he's still very choosy. Like even Alice giving him a bit of an opportunity, he's like it's not the same. Like, I don't know, he's just pretty picky, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the actual mission this episode was conquering the tower, which we got from the title, the whole right way to clear a tower. And with the word right, I knew the right would essentially just mean 6's idea of what's right. And it turns out that ended up being climbing it from the outside, kicking one of the two down the stairs, and kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Extorting, manipulating, one of those words, the other one, and eventually just got it settled, got it figured out. Deals were made, and as always, Snow was not approving of any of it. But speaking of Snow, she almost just fell, right? Because she wasted so much energy battling earlier because she was just not cooperating, and she's like, well fine, I'll go do it myself. And she came back some minutes, hours, whatever later with her tail between her legs, like, okay, it didn't work out. So now she's exhausted when it's finally time to actually do the mission. So yeah, she's a bit of a useless goddess, I almost want to call her at times, even though she's not a goddess. I don't know why, just something about her makes me want to call her that. But yeah, she came back, and yeah, we just kind of had to carry her up the wall. So, and then she complained about that, just why does he put up with her? I wonder. But we got it, the mission completed. We got our good paycheck, which is a lot better than he makes for his real job, right? He's just in such an interesting position because he's like a spy essentially, and he gets that spy paycheck presumably, but doing the fake job in a foreign land, that makes him more money. It's kind of a funny situation to be in, honestly. It kind of makes you question, like, do I really want to keep being a spy, or can I just like forget my past and embrace the new life? Like, that's almost the kind of thing it would be. That's why I got to pay your spies well. Lesson probably learned on that. I think they learned that lesson. I think they were trying to bribe him with meat at the very, very end. But Yeah. Pretty solid episode overall. I don't think I had too much more to say about it. I'm just kind of skimming through it to see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on. We got more like Ponzu shots of Grimm, but just that seems to just be a pretty common thing. Nothing really to say about it. I'm a little bit tired, but yeah, solid episode. Not anything really left to say. So just our protagonist is really making a name for himself in this world, making a place for himself here. So we'll continue to see how that goes next time. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.